Breaking news, political prisoner Kamran Ahmed has been hospitalised for the second time. There are now 8 political prisoners on hunger strike, with 3 of them being in hospital. I am absolutely raging today. So grab your chai and let's catch up about it. So as you already know, there are 32 political prisoners rotting in UK jails. 8 of them have gone on hunger strike, with the longest participant being on day 38. It is the longest hunger strike since 1981. Yet David Lammy claims that he knows nothing about it. Now, on the weekend, he was approached by a family member of one of the hunger strikers, Kamran Ahmed. Now, David Lammy's reply to this was, "Oh, I didn't know about this. Oh, did it happen in the UK?" David Lammy, you are a flipping liar. Jeremy Corbyn has come out and said that he wrote to you in November. And now Zara Sultana has also come out and said that she has written to you. Mothin Ali, the deputy leader of the Green Party, went to visit the hunger strikers. So you're telling me that you don't know? Now, Kamran Ahmed's sister has said that this is the second time that he has been hospitalised, and she made a plea last night on social media for activists not to protest outside any of the hospitals. So please respect the family's wishes. But what I want to talk about is the fact that David Lammy and the Labour government are fully aware that people have been on a hunger strike for over a month, 30 days to be exact. What are they waiting for? For someone to lose their life? Is that when they will speak out? Too little, too late? Exactly what they do with Gaza? People are being mass starved in Gaza. Now our political prisoners are on hunger strike. The lack of food in Gaza is being used as a weapon, and not protecting British citizens is being used as a weapon when they are on hunger strike, because they are being treated as if they are terrorists. They have not been convicted for any terrorism activity. Why are they still on remand over a year later? The British legal system dictates that it should be no longer than 6 months. Enough is enough. We need to speak out. We need to put pressure on David Lammy and the Labour government. We need to put pressure on the jails. We need to be speaking out about it before it is too late. Seeing as we started this chai time talking about hunger strikes and forced starvation, let's move on to the poor, hungry settlers. So it turns out that an organisation called the Latet, which was founded in 1996 to combat food and poverty insecurity in the settler state, has just released their annual report. And it says that 26.3%, yes, over 25% of settlers are suffering from food scarcity since they started a genocide against the Palestinian people. So that is a total of 867,256 households that have been affected by food scarcity since they decided to mass starve the Palestinians. Interesting that. I wonder what could be the reason. Could it be the fall in the economy? Could it be the lack of tourism? So if the blue and whiters are not going to come out and speak about the starvation of the Palestinians, I'm sure it's only going to be a matter of time before they start speaking about their own starvation. But yet that does not stop them sending in moldy, worm-ridden food to Gaza. So today, a video emerged on social media showing a chocolate bar literally riddled with maggots. You know, those little stomach absolutely churn. Now it turns out that they're being supplied by a company called Sismico. And I wonder where Sismico could be based. Turns out It's in Mumbai, in India. So not only is the settler colony only sending in junk food like chocolate, they're also making sure that they're supplying it from an Indian-based company that is sending chocolate riddled with maggots. Moving on from the genocide in Gaza, let's talk about another genocide, because apparently that is the world that we live in. And this genocide is happening in Sudan. So are you aware that in the last 3 weeks, the RSF, who are funded and backed by the UAE, have murdered over 60,000 people? We saw the city of Al Fasher fall. Since it's fallen, 150,000 people are unaccounted for. Hundreds of thousands of people have been displaced. This is the largest massacre to happen in the whole of 2025, yet the world is completely silent. We are still booking our holidays to Dubai. We're still buying gold from Dubai. We're still promoting Dubai chocolate. Artists are still performing in Dubai. It's absolutely ridiculous. 60,000 people killed, slaughtered in 3 weeks. Women and children raped. The youngest child that I heard of that was raped was 1 year old, and not raped by one man, by gangs of militia. And yet we stay silent. And I often question myself, are we silent because the victims are black? Are we silent because the perpetrators of this violence are brown and black Muslims? If that's the case, then shame on all of us for not speaking out for Sudan. That needs to end. 60,000 people in 3 weeks. I am sick and tired of jumping from genocide to genocide. We end this all now. While we watch on as brown and black people are genocided across the world, we have to deal with the likes of Tommy 10 Shekels in our own country. He's literally trying to cause a religious war. He has an event happening on Saturday, and it is called United for Christ this Christmas. And he's going to have Bible readings, live music, and faith testimonies. Now, if he has truly found God since he was released from prison in May, that is fantastic. But we do not use God and religion to sow division in this country. And the Church of England agrees. So the Church of England has a counter campaign where they have released booklets that say, Christ has always been in Christmas and outsiders are welcome. And the Church of England is reminding us that Mary and Joseph were refugees seeking a safe place so Mary could give birth to baby Jesus. This is the ultimate refugee story. And yet Tommy 10 Shekels and his motley crew will lead you to believe that refugees are not welcome. Thank you to the Church of England and the other united Christian groups that are stepping up to do the work to counteract this religious war that Tommy 10 Shekels is trying to ignite. And talking about Oi Oi Savaloys, I also wanted to quickly ask you, did you see the Reform post about their new councillor in Portsmouth? So his name is Ade Mo Asad Uzzaman. Now, Ade is actually from Bangladesh, came to the UK on a student visa and has decided to stand up for reform. So I was like, hey ho, what's going on over here? Went over to X, where a councillor called George Madgwick actually posted this introduction to Ade. And oh my God, if you see the racist comments one after the other, if any reform voter ever tells me again that they're not racist, I'm going to refer them to this post where 98% of the comments were racist, anti-Muslim, and verging on starting a race-religious war. Reform are racist. Nigel Farage is racist. Let's just admit the truth. Okay, listen, guys, I need to make a move because I've got a training session with the Canary. I'm learning how to produce good quality written journalism. So not only are you going to get to see my lovely face going forward, but you're going to get to read my words. Oh my God, the blue and white must be fuming. But before I go, I wanted to tell you a really funny, interesting thing I found out today. So there's these ads that have been put up all over the tube, and they're all about boycotting Coca-Cola. So these ads are Christmas based. They've got Santa's hand or Santa's foot crushing Coke cans, spilling out Coke cans, and they're telling everybody this Christmas, boycott Coca-Cola. Now, you know that Coca-Cola has co-opted Christmas as if they own it. No, they do not. They commercialized it. They have co-opted Santa Claus, for God's sake. But we don't do Coca-Cola around here. Not only do they fund and support a genocide, just look at their treatment of indigenous tribal people in South America. Look it up. Honestly, Coca-Cola has a history of violence against brown and black bodies. So if it's bar humbug to Coca-Cola this year, let's do it. And for me, I cannot wait to jump on the tube and spot one of these ads. If you see one, let me know. Anyway, like I said, I got a dash. Same time tomorrow, same place. Bring your chai. We'll have another catch up.